Hello everybody, welcome back to round 2. I forgot to start the recording for game 1. We're playing against Card-Headed, and he is playing Sneak and Show. I would like to play first. We're already boarded. Oh god, I wish. I need more land, but I would definitely have kept that if it did have it. This one on the other hand, I'm going to go ahead and keep. We're going to fetch out go get Bayou, fetch out the Arbor, and go from there. Like to mulligan to 5? No, thank you. I'd like it if my opponent did it. Welcome back. So, here we go. Off to the races. Alright, and we're back. Sorry, you guys, I'm going to have to pause this for just... Alright, we're back. Actually, I think I may end up scrapping this one. Alright. Yeah, you guys, if I don't scrap it, you guys will hear that comment, and I'm okay with that. I guess it's just important to get her down. Alright, so our opponent's slowed down now. This deck tends to bring in pyroclasms and things like that, so she probably won't be lasting too long, but at least we have multiple forms of hate, and if we can get some discard, a little bit more will be there. So if we can pull the show and tells at this point, it's going to be very hard for him to actually win. If we can't pull the show and tells, so he's prepping to go off next turn. Okay. Well, let's just do this the smart way. Yeah, that's gonna have to do it for now. The unfortunate thing is that we still don't have enough, like, without discard, we're very limited in what we can actually do. But what we are doing is just limiting what our opponent can do, which is as important, if not more. There's a concept. So I could blow up his pedal. That'll put him back to 3 lands. He couldn't do anything this turn, so I think we just play this. Let him do what he's going to do, keeping the Caracas up, and if need be, we blow. We're kind of in a tough position. As long as he doesn't wipe our board, we should be decent. What this allows us to do is he can show and tell something into play, and then we blow up, or he can blow up the sneak attack using the wasteland, and then Caracas back up the creature, which means that he can't do what he's intending to do. Liliana. We do not have double black, so that's completely irrelevant. Let's get more permanents down there. We're going to make this Emrakul as awkward as possible. Let's just keep pumping in and doing what we can here. So next turn, let's see, if he wipes our board, we're kind of screwed anyway. He's got so much land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could hard cast Omniscience right now. Or next turn. Next turn. We got lucky if that's what he's got in hand. But he does that. He would have to fetch twice, which means that he can't use that. So yeah, he does not have it. He's multiple lands short. Alright, so here's the show and tell, and I guess he figured it out. Alright, and let's just go ahead and submit. So it looks like it did not save game 1. So that one is just lost. Sorry, guys. I can give you the recap of it. I played land top, or you know what? Was it top? No, I can go back and I can play the replay from the event. So I will go back and record that and shove it in just before this video during the other one. My system didn't record it, but, well, I guess while we're waiting, we'll have to do it in a moment. Yeah, we'll go back afterwards and I'll show you guys game 1 and stick it on the front. This is a very nice hand. I'm going to keep this. Reason I'm going to keep it is because I'm going to go first turn land, pitch diamond, Thoughtseize, play arbor. If he show and tells, I'm going to drop the knight into play, have the forest to go put stuff up, and otherwise if I hit a land I can drop Liliana or knight, but I get to Thoughtseize him again next turn, so turn 1 and turn 2 Thoughtseize. So we will go from that point, and that's even better. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Spell Pierce, yeah, to be honest, I kind of expected something. I was hoping for Force. Carolyn's over here laughing at me.
Chuckling.
Yes, chuckling. That is the correct term. If you guys are wondering, she does not play Magic. I know. There are people who do, like, co-commentate with their significant other. This must be a complicated ponder. For what our opponent's seen, he's got to assume that we have a knight in hand. More discard, probably not expected, and definitely not Liliana. If everything gets stacked up correctly, this game will look like most games against Show and Tell, where he'll have one card in hand and be discarding that card to Liliana. If you're not aware, this is a 2-card combo deck. It does require both pieces, otherwise it does not function properly. The good news is that he did ponder, so we do get something out of it. Petal. Well, unless you got another petal, we should be okay. Let's go ahead and play that one, and that'll get around another Spell Pierce from his side. I'm going to take the sneak attack. I hope you guys understand why. I forgot to look at his hand, so give me one moment. Ponder, Emrakul, Spell Pierce. Okay. Good thing about game notes. Yeah. So we should be alright at this point. I don't even think there was a top in the first game. God, my memory's terrible. Quit laughing. It's not funny.
Yes, it is.
My memory is not actually terrible. I have an amazingly good memory. So, there's the Ponder. So, Spell Pierce, Emrakul. Emrakul's not as good as it could be. Definitely happy to have that in the yard. If I catch a surgical extraction, I'm just going to extract for free. That is not a surgical extraction. I'm going to go ahead and try and land my knight. If this works, I'm going to take this out. I don't think that he kept a daze or anything like that, so. But he's looking. The big fear here is now that I don't have a second black source, so if he does go for it, one, he's got the mana to be able to do this, but if I get the second, or to pierce this, but if I do get the second black source, I'll be at 5. It might have been better just to play out this and waste that. Looks like that did go, so let's just go ahead and knock that out now. He could have easily drawn like a land. Nope. May have still drawn a land. I was gonna say like land, sneak attack, and show and tell, and then his 4 cards would be the land, pop both of those, show and tell in, sneak attack, and pop this, swing with Emrakul. We'd be at 3. We wouldn't be dead, but we wouldn't have a permanent either. Next turn, I get to play the Pride Mage again, and we shall see from there. That means, now that I've drawn that I do actually get to attack. I wasn't planning on being able to attack. So we get in for 1. Or 2. Yeah, I forgot about Exalted there. And Carolyn has got the best soup in the world, by the way. She made it last night, or 2 nights ago. And yeah, it was great.
Sorry, I'm slurping.
I don't care. And they're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm going to get rid of the sneak attacks. I think for the sake of argument, I'm going to get rid of them on, well, you can hold back. Same amount of damage. I'm going to get rid of him on his turn during his upkeep. He could draw Force of Will or other things of that nature, and I'd rather just get the sneak attacks and be done with it. They are the scariest part of the deck. I think I'm going to go for it now. Although I guess I could have waited until he was finished there. But this way he only has 1 mana, or yeah, to play with, otherwise he drops down. Look at that. Caught it. So Gristlebrand and Emrakul, all the sneak attacks are taken care of. No Omniscience in this list. We are 100% golden. This game is done, and our opponent should understand that shortly.
Hey, I meant to ask, did you,
Carolyn actually had a question regarding the last set of videos that went up. But I digress. Okay, I thought I hit the wrong one for a second. Alright, don't even care that I have the 2 Lilianas in hand. We're just beating him to death.
die?
I wonder if there was 5 damage that I missed there. Let's see, if I fetched out Wasteland, Waste, that would have been 3. No, that's not enough. Alright, so game is over. He figured it out, and we are done. Didn't even need the Lilianas. They're good when you can get the discard going with them. They're better with hymns alongside them, and it's been a thought, but for right now, I'm still holding off on that. We will see what happens, and I will be back for round 3. I'm going to go back and review that game for you guys, so be just a moment.